Hey y'all, I'm back with another realistic one. Man, Boosie, you're on the roll this year. I mean, you're definitely two people in the same year. Do it. I mean, damn. You know, I found it crazy that that man and Julia go all the way from Chicago to go to a Lil Boosie concert in Texas. I find that very strange. I don't know about y'all. And you know, I read an article about Boosie. Said somebody was his ex-friend and they tried to rob him. And they died in his sleep. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Nobody that has messed with this man has lived to tell the story. I'm being honest. They probably doing it now, but he from what the spirit energy is, he's not an assassin. He paid people to do his dirty work. And then him being from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, don't get it twisted. They do voodoo down there too, heavily. You don't just eat crawfish down there. They do a little snapping turtle voodoo. Yeah, they do it. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. And I find it mighty strange that a jeweler come all the way from Chicago to come to your concert. It ain't like you not being funny. You been out longer than Drake. Boy, love a haircut. But you are not at the height level that Drake is. The man's so famous, he got people faking him. Yeah, he literally had people walking around here faking. But Drake ain't even real. Y'all know Drake don't have his nose dead. Oh, y'all don't know that men get their nose chopped off too. Look at the Jacksons. Joe started it first. It wasn't Michael, as they led y'all to believe. They blamed Michael for everything. In some kind of sick way, I honestly believe this is it. I honestly believe Michael was going to spill the beans on everybody. But they had to take him out. And for the sacrifice, his mother didn't care. She dealt with a lot of Joe stuff. You think she cared about her son when she always took her husband's side, beating the hell out of them children, and she still like, Joe, I'm Joe, oh, Joe. She got her nose chopped out too. Janet, the whole family. There's only a few of them that haven't chopped off their nose. But back to Boosie. I read this article. I think it was XXL, because I want to know. He said, how he said it? He said, God got him, I ain't did it. Something like that. So you got a vengeful God. I know which God you serve. You serve the both. That's the God you serve. You serve the demiurge, what the Muslims call the jinns. They all over your body. You know people what jinns and these demiurges do. I got some notes, but I'm not going to stay on this video too long. I only want to make this video the max 20 minutes because I got other things to do. Boosie don't sacrifice. He don't sacrifice. I'm talking about famous. I don't know who else been around this man. He don't sacrifice Mo 3. He don't have Mo 3. It's the energy that you put out. So y'all gotta understand. It be like, oh, he plotted. No, with the energy that these magicians use, they could place the thought into the macabre. They could place that thought and be at that place and put that energy into the tesseract. Ooh. Just thinking about it. You listen, I ain't gonna lie. When I be hearing the knowledge, I literally get goosebumps. That's why I know I wouldn't have been good on the plantation. I probably would have been one of the smartest ones because I love to read. Even if it's Spanish or Thai, even if I can't pronounce the words right, at least I tried, motherfucker. I tried. Oh, some people don't even try themselves there. But God said, that's a German word. To be honest, that's a German word. You only say that because you haven't did no research. That is a German word. God is a German word, man. God is a German word. And it say, in the beginning was the word with God. No, it wasn't. That's a lie. They talking about Eubal. Eubolus. The demiurge. Because, listen, hear me out. If God's name is unutterable, and it tells you in the Bible, how the hell you going to put a name on it and you can't utter it? How I put a name on something that's unutterable by man? You know what? Me as a man, I'm gonna make a man. I'm gonna make this up. I'm gonna put it, and I'm gonna deceive the world for thousands of years. But time is running out, cause we ain't on that. We are not on that. And Boosie, you just racking them up. See, he had to, cause how he was able to beat the jail. You think these people don't be writing no damn upside down pentagrams? But the pentagrams are eyes. You inverted, but not for long. You inverted, but not for long. Okay, I want to ask people this. It's called the Nag Hammadi Library, describing two types of demonic alien beings that invaded Earth long ago, which they call the Octons. The first type looks like a reptile, the other looks like a human embryo, which is the shape and appearance as described of fish photos. Robert Stanley. He said they feed off the negative energy, emotions of humans. It is unclear when in the cosmos when those creatures first arrived on Earth. And guess what? Thor talks about them. Damn near every religion talk about it, except for the Bible. I wonder why the Bible don't talk about it. Is it because they the same people that wrote the Bible? Okay, let me finish this. They first came, we don't know when they first came, when these creatures, Ebola-like creatures came to Earth, but we know they were discovered by who? Shamans. An altered state of consciousness. They saw these beings, and I'm not going, because I know, like, don't keep saying my name in all your videos. I'm not going to say this person's name, but they know what I'm talking about. They've seen them. But the good ones, because you have agreeable and disagreeable in everything you have on this parallel universe. They were seen in altered states of consciousness long ago and have recently been photographed. The reason why everyone is not seeing them on a daily basis is because they created energy signatures. It's beyond our normal range of vision within the electromagnetic spectrum, what scientists call the what? Visible light. Visible light, okay? And they attach to your mind. They do not expose a real danger. But the person who see, they don't expose the real danger because they can't create, they can only duplicate. But what they do, they get humans, us, to do their work, to be the bidder, okay? And they're mind parasites who access human consciousness through thoughts of telepathicness, like telepathy, like when you're doing telepathy, you know, when you say I'm doing telekinesis and shit like that, and stimulation. They infect our imagination, okay? And they use powers of make-believe, of confusion. Their pleasure is in deceit for its own sake without a particular aim or purpose. They are robotic in nature, incapable of independent thoughts or choice, and have a particular agenda. They don't have no particular agenda to live vigorously through. They don't have no agenda except to live vigorously through human beings. They are bizarrely able to pretend an effect on humans which they don't really have. For instance, they cannot assess human genetics, but they can pretend to do so such in a way that humans fall for their pretend act as if stage events were taken for real. This sounds like the movie Truman, the Truman Show. And I wrote some notes in the Garden of Eden. Do y'all know in the Garden of Eden they tried to rape Eve, the Aquans, who the Muslims call the jinns. They ain't gonna tell you that, but I'm here for you. I'm here with you in this matrix. We're in this plane together. Until I see somebody flying, I mean literally flying in your avatar. Ain't nobody doing that yet. And if they are, they not coming out because you ain't what? All the cameras off? No, and not in this material, bro. They don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want that. And they claim from alien interbreeding. Okay. I could go further into this, but I want to get back to Boosie before I run out of time. Boosie don't have allegedly, all this stuff allegedly, his baby mama, brother, homeboys, we would never know about because they not famous, but the hood know. His name been ringing. That's why he had to leave. Talking about, yeah, he right, he definitely right, don't stay. I wonder how he sleeping at, because remember y'all, when he said he took some kind of stuff, crystal meth or something. Now I want to say crystal meth, I think it was heroin. Angel dust. And he said he saw those demons. And that wasn't the first time he said he saw demons. Y'all have to understand, these people are using magic that's not theirs, and they're doing it all sloppy. They don't give one care in the world. But if you read in the Nag Hammadi text, it's describing these demonic beings that invaded Earth a long time ago, even so that they are not the Anunnaki. People think these are, no. So many species on this planet to blow your damn head. If your head could do a whole 360 instead of your shit is spin all the way around. People think, no, it's so many of them. Look at all the stars in the sky. Look at all the galaxies. If a man, a woman to think we the only ones here, you got something that's way highly advanced, more than us. We're not even sure that the Anunnaki came from planet Nukaru, the 12th planet. We're not too for sure, but we know that there's a planet where they resided at, and they came down here to get the gold and make it into atomic gold too. Okay, it's crazy. They feed off negative energy. Okay, that's oh, and it's crazy. They cannot access human genetics. And they said that we are being changed physically from carbon-based beings to with 2 strands of DNA into crystal-like beings with 1,024 strands of DNA, because only crystalline substance can exist on a higher dimensional level. And I wrote down some of these things they said you go through. I don't have time to go through all that, but I have time to talk about Boosie. Yeah. His mom even know how dirty he could get. His own mama know how dirty he could get. Don't ask me this, because I really don't deal with him, because it's something about his eyes. I know a lot of people with rings around their eyes. I think that's iron deficiency. They need more water, something like that. They're not getting enough sleep. This has nothing to do with that. His eyes tell a story. The eyes are the gateway to the soul. He has no soul in his body. He's just a soulless avatar. His money keeps him happy. And after you did them shrooms, I was rooting for you, but that's why nothing didn't fuck with him in that realm, because he is you. And when you the chief of the darkness, hello, even your demons watch you like they step back when you the chief. When you the chief of darkness. How about 4 more minutes? When you the chief. You head or in charge. I can't believe it. I'm laying in my bed and I see, as soon as I saw them, like, goddamn, another ritual. Trouble got ritualed up. You don't have to literally go do these rituals when you're a master at it. All you can do is think it in your mind. You can think it in your mind. I had somebody to write a comment on Ray Higgins' thing. It sounded like he had a problem with his name, Tic Tac. Ugh. You named yourself a little white ticklet. Well, now they make them in colors. Tic Tac, if you ever watching any of my videos, man-made religion, okay? The creator has no religion, but it's every religion. We do metaphysics over here. We do psychedelics over here. We dive deep into spirituality on this channel. I ain't on that biblical stuff. But one thing you won't find me doing is hunting down these biblical Jesus pages and going on there, comment and telling these people that their Jesus that they're waiting on ain't coming back. You ain't gonna catch that. Hopefully some of them people, they're gonna break free from the chains. And they gonna realize their own truth. See, what problem I have with some people, and I'm gonna shout them out. I ain't gonna bite my tongue. Tic Tac went to Ray Higgins' page, Dr. Ray Higgins. Gonna tell this man who studied all this stuff for damn near 30 years. Oh, this what you need to do. No, you don't tell nobody what they need to do. What you could do, you could tell, well, this is just a recommendation. Even I catch myself when no. It's not an emergency for need, baby. I asked him, I said, well, you putting all this emphasis on God being agenda. Right there, you lost it. Because if God was of a being, looking at it, I asked him, who gave birth to him? Was it his daddy or was it his mammy? Sure enough, you have breast on your chest, but you ain't suckling and nursing with them, so why you got them? Is that a trait that we left to let us know that, remind you? I have XX in my chromosome DNA. You know you got my X and a mutated Y. You know that, right? You know, I know you know that, right? That mutated Y. You know, I often ask myself that. You ain't finna find no men around here with no damn Y complete DNA. And neither is you gonna find a woman with that. You only find that X with one man. One man. Woman. Like I said, I've nursed with these. I fed with these. You got them on your chest. They ain't useful. What they hope? What, a sexual pleasure? That's all them breasts gonna do. That's all she can do is nibble on the nipple corner. How big your nipple? You better not have no big nipples like us. Leave that for us, because we need them big nipples so the babies can suckle on. They can grab around the nipple. Don't y'all know that's where they got their concept for a bottle from, right? You don't come on their page and I'm like, should I? Because a lot of times I don't write comments, but I'm like, yeah, he wrote it on his page for every action that's equal. And I got time. I would love for him to keep commenting me. He. What you gonna say next? With God's chosen. Let me tell y'all fools something. Everybody chosen. They here. They chosen to be right in this room. Even the damn dog chosen. Even the rat chosen. The hell you mean? We special. So you love being socialized with being enslaved. We all enslaved. Damn it. Like you special because you ain't special. Is you flying? Can you leave out your door and say, oh, I'm finna go in there. Damn y'all, I'm special. I'm God's chosen one. I'm so tired of hearing people say that. Everybody's chosen. That's the only way you gonna wake up out this hellhole. You still, I'm the love of God, but yeah, you still divided. And I told him, talking about, don't discriminate. Negro, your Bible discriminated. For Jacob I have loved and Esau I have hated. Even my grandma told me you don't use the word hate. That's a derogatory word. So your own God is a discriminator. It's in the Bible. See, he didn't want to take it there. He come back, well, I'm just saying, God. Everything has a beginning. It had a beginning. When that light came on in this third dimension, it had a beginning. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Your everlasting Bible that was written by man. Man, get the hell out of my face with that bull crap. Ain't nobody gonna come to me talking about something that enslaved my ancestors. Whether they was related to me or not, they still my ancestors. And all this, we the chosen one. You can't even read in Hebrew, Negro. You ain't reading in Hebrew. Oh, they stole the Torah. Don't you know man left shit chiseled on stone before Paris paper? But nah, you wouldn't know that because you love being enslaved. And I can feel it. But what people gotta understand, you have no right, neither do I. But I had the right to put your ass in check. I'm quite sure Dr. Ray Higgins had no problem with me putting that ass in check. I know you probably came on my channel. Who don't? I don't blame you. I would too. Somebody get on my behind like I did, no profanity needed, and I chastise you with your own damn book to where you really can't say nothing. I would definitely have to go see if that person have any videos. But if you're watching, it's all love. It ain't no hate, boo-boo. But you can't come on that man telling that man he can't take up for being African. You ain't gonna do that to my, oh, you discriminate. Hell, your own Bible discriminated. And my vibe's telling me you ain't. You know, if I wanted to be real, I call you a fucking crackling. You feel me? But I ain't on that. If it didn't matter, why the hell they changed it? What y'all ain't finna do, we waking up now. And yes, it is some special ones here, but it goes beyond what y'all motherfuckers think. Oh, it goes beyond being a Hebrew, man. This is genetics. Go beyond being a damn Hebrew. And if y'all really knew who Hebrews was, y'all wouldn't be riding here saying it, because the original Hebrews was Canaanite gods, pagans. They was literally pagans, worshiping bulls and calves. Since we want to get on Hebrew, but y'all ain't ready for that, because y'all God, Yahweh, is Ubala, and he was a Canaanite god. But y'all ain't ready for that one. But I'm out of here.